Oh my god, guys. I just edited that time lapse. I just finished editing it, and I am incredibly proud of what I managed to produce with that time lapse right there. It was originally going to be just a normal time lapse, just making a time lapse of, making that redstone decoder as it is. I explain it more in a future clip where I actually do an intro, but yeah, I spent the best part of about half an hour creating that, and I am so happy that I decided to record this clip after the fact. So yeah, you can see I've already recorded all the clips, edited together the time-lapse, and I am incredibly happy with how it turned out. It's probably my best time-lapse I've ever put together, ever. And yeah, I'm incredibly proud of it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments if, you enjoyed the extra little editing things. It took a very long time to, edit all that together, and yeah, I'm really proud of that time-lapse, and it was a whole load of fun to actually edit together. I have not had this much fun editing for a very long time as I did making that time-lapse, because I knew it was going to turn out well, and it's something that I'm just incredibly proud of, and really happy with how it turned out. Anyway, I'm going to cut to a clip where it's back in time a little bit. That's why I'm at the starter base, to not spoil anything over at the Witch Hub. I'm going to go back in time here. I'm going to do an intro, and yeah, I hope you enjoy that. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode on the Survival World. Oh my god, look at this thing. This is incredible. This thing took a very long time to build, and if you're wondering how I got it built, I wasn't looking at another monitor or anything. I was actually using the Lightmatica mod. Now, I only have Optifine installed right now, because it was, I think, yesterday that I filmed that, yesterday morning. It's now the next day. And, yeah, it is pretty big. It's pretty big. Anyway, I think I'm just about stat keepered out for today's episode. In the previous episode, we just built the face of that, and we did a little bit of work with bees. And if we look in my inventory, I've done a lot of exploring, gathered a lot more bee nests. And what I want to go ahead and do is try and get those guys in the minecarts down there. Now, it'll be kind of challenging. I'm anticipating that it's going to be pretty difficult, but I'm willing to give it a go. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is I want to go ahead and build a bit of a, protection area out of dirt, so that they can't escape, essentially. So I'll just destroy that trapdoor temporarily, and just build up a whole load of dirt up here, so that when the bees go out of the beehives, they can't, fly away, right? And then we gotta try and get them in minecarts, and then try and position them correctly in the bee breeding area, because if you missed the previous episode, well, if we head down here, essentially the way we're going to do it is have 6 bees in minecarts here. You give them all a flower, they all breed to make 3 baby bees, and they all go into the hive, and you can chuck them in the honey farms and stuff, which we're going to need because, yeah, at this current point in time, these aren't, I think only like 2 of them have 3 bees in them, so yeah, we're definitely going to need some bees. We're going to need to breed them just to get them in the system. It's weird. To get them in the bee breeder. Anyway, let me grab all the iron I have laying around here. Also, I went ahead and finally enchanted this trident to Riptide and Mending, because we got this quite a few episodes ago, and I never actually did anything with it, but now, whoa, that was a lot faster than I was anticipating. But, yeah, essentially we can go pretty fast with it, and fly up into the sky just like so. Look at all this amazing redstone. So if you're wondering what this is actually a binary to 7-segment decoder. So if you if you don't quite understand what that means, that's alright. But and how it works, I'm not entirely sure, because it was designed by I can't remember who. I'll put their name on screen somewhere, probably like up in the corner there or something. And yeah, so I saw that on Reddit, I do believe, and it was pretty cool, and I thought that, yeah, that would be a good thing to build. So now I'm going to, anyway, I'm gonna start work on the bees. I'm gonna rip some of this up and try and get this thing, to where we can put bees in minecarts relatively easily. Alright, and the first beehive there, Let's see. We gotta wait for the bees to actually come out. Hopefully they will. And then we gotta somehow get them in a minecart. I think we can do that by having minecarts here and then pushing them over towards the minecart. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep the recording going just in case something eventful happens. Oh, okay, we've got our first bee. I don't have any flowers on me. That's really dumb. Okay, let's mine all these up so no more bees come out of this thing. We've got 2 bees out already. Now I have to be incredibly careful that I don't hit any of these bees, because otherwise they're both gone. Okay, we've got 1 bee in a minecart. That's bee number 1. Alright, perfect. So we have 1 guy, and now we need another minecart. Where's the other bee? Lure him over. Oh, no, that's not what we want. And there we go, we got both of these bees in the minecart. Now, I guess all we have to do next is drop them in here. We don't have to worry about them pathfinding anywhere because, well, they're in a minecart, so they can't. So now we just push them down there, and mobs in minecarts don't take fall damage, I don't think. Hopefully not. I take fall damage, and that bee didn't take fall damage as far as I know, so yeah. I'm going to sit here, try and get the bees in minecarts for a while, and hopefully we can go ahead and get that going pretty soon. Alright guys, so, this module was surprisingly hard to build. So we lost 1 bee in the process. We have a moment of silence for that 1 bee. He fell, I don't know if you saw just then, but he fell right down below, and apparently bees cannot survive in water, which kind of makes sense, considering, you know, real life. But we have one of these modules in place, and we've gone through 3 bees' nests, and they are all totally empty, I do believe. So, yeah, now we've got a couple, or three bees in here. Okay, and what I have discovered you have to do is, first of all, in order to place the rails, you need to expand this out by 1. So if we go out here, and then we can place the rails there. Nope, we need to go out by 1 more on this side as well. Luckily I've already got 1 block placed there. It's a bit of a pain to place these rails in, honestly, but, you know, it's not too big of a hassle. But then what we have to do is place those back, and we have a small gap here, and because, I don't know if you saw just then either, but the bees were suffocating in the blocks on the side, so we have to, yeah, you know, make room for that, I guess. So now we are just about ready to start dropping a few of the bees in here. We've only got 3 more bees, so I'm going to have to wait. It's turning night, so I was waiting for ages for the bees to come out, and turns out it was night. That's why why they weren't coming out. But if we push the bees down here, yep, there we go, and then push this guy down, there we go, and the final, last but not least, this little guy here as well. We've got 4 of these modules. I don't think we're going to have enough honey, personally. I hope that we do, but I don't think, or beehives that is. I think we're going to have enough beehives. It would be great if we did, but I really don't think that we will. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. But anyway, I'm going to continue the bee operation right here, and I'll be back with you once I have got all of the bees in place. Alright, so I'm back at the starter base here, as you can see. Now, the reason I am back in the starter base is because I've done something that I haven't done probably since the beginning of the world. Beginning of this series, which was a very long time ago now. Would be coming up on maybe even 6 months? Might even be coming up on 6 months, considering that, you know, I took the break and whatever. But anyway, I did something that I haven't done for a very long time. I went for a mining session. I got another beacon. I went and farmed for wither skulls for a while. I discovered that you can actually turn off the fog with Optifine, the nether fog, so I could find nether fortresses a lot easier, and there's some massive nether fortresses in there. Anyway, you can see this beacon. This is where I've been doing just a little bit of speed mining here, and if we head down, you will see that, let's try and not die coming down here. There is, you know, a full beacon here, and I've been doing a little bit of mining along here. Now, the reason I mined here is because it's in an extreme hills biome. Now, I'm going to pick this beacon block up right here. Now, the reason I wanted to mine in an extreme hills is, of course, because you get emeralds in an extreme hills, right? Even though we have a lot of emeralds from trading, but I thought, you know, may as well get a few more. Why not? So, yeah, we went down there, and we got a few shulkers that are, you know, full of stone, some cobblestone, granite, diorite, andesite, stuff like that. All good, but this shulker that I'm holding right here, this is the one that counts. This has all the valuables in it, and I didn't go mining for a full hour or anything. It wasn't a huge mining session, but we just opened this, and bam, 31 diamond ore. I wasn't even trying to mine iron or redstone, and we seemed to get over a stack of that stuff. Honestly, I could have been mining for an hour. I don't know. I kind of lost track of time, to be fair, because, yeah, I haven't enjoyed mining, just you know, just resource gathering as much as probably the last time I used Faithful. What does that say about it? Anyway, so yeah, you can see half a stack of diamond ore, which will definitely be good to add to our collection, because I've got, yeah, 13 diamond ore here, 44 diamond ores. We've also got 10 diamond blocks and 11 other emerald ores. That's interesting. I was keeping a few of these if I ever want to do a build with it, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna mine the diamonds, and I'll mine these emeralds. I'll leave these emeralds for if I, you know what, no, I don't need emeralds. I've got loads of emeralds, as you can see. I'm gonna leave those emeralds for if we want to do a build in the future, and I'm probably gonna leave all these in ore form, because I've got a couple ideas for what I do want to do for emeralds, with emerald ore, that is, in the future, because I got some pretty cool ideas for a base. Anyway, I think I'm going to mine these down next to the April Fool's dog. I haven't named him. He's just kind of been sitting here for a while. Sorry, mate. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, place all these up, mine them down, and we'll see how many we get. It's been so long since I've done that. I thought that would spread out a whole lot more, but it's actually not many. Okay, so that was, what, 44 diamond ores? Let's mine all these. This is Fortune 3, right? Yep. Just thought I'd double check because, yeah, we weren't getting many from that. Anyway, let's mine all these. Let's see what we get. Place your bets. Okay, you don't have to go down to the comments. That's a little bit, you know, a little bit annoying. And to be fair, who does that? So it looks like we've almost got over a stack here. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling here. Keep the camera rolling. It's gonna be a bit of a mystery. How many do we get? Do we get over 2 stacks? No, a stack and 25. Is that double? Yeah, that is just over 1 diamond over double. I'd say that is pretty good, because the average is, I think the average might be just under double, or maybe it's just over double. I don't know. But I seem to always get double of my ores. So anyway, let's hop in here. Let's grab these out of here, craft all of these into block form, that right there. And boom, we have doubled our diamond supply. That is really, really good. 20 diamond blocks. I'm really happy with that. I haven't done a mining session like this for a very long time. I kind of miss it. Maybe I'll do these more often. Let me know if you enjoy the progress updates of the mining session. Anyway, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I think, yeah, there's still some stuff left in there. I'm going to dump that off a little bit later. But for now, what I'm going to do is I've been doing some other things off camera. First of all, I ran out of food, and I'm going to run out of food soon again anyway. But I had a useful box. I had a box that I just have a bunch of useful things in. I believe I remember mentioning it in an episode. I remember mentioning it. My mic cut out. I accidentally bumped it, and it like stopped, and I was like terrified. Anyway, just look at this nether. You can kind of see it. You can't really see it from this angle, can you? Let me do a little bit of flying. Let me make sure my elytra actually has durability. Look at this nether. It is absolutely amazing. Look at it. It's incredible. I'm taking a screenshot of that. Without the nether fog, the nether looks absolutely incredible, and that is the portal, I believe, to the end. That's a nice little shortcut I might consider taking more often. Anyway, let's head to the witch farm over here, because I have done a little bit of work with, nothing to do with witches actually, mainly to do with bees. So I've made a little bit of progress in terms of the bee breeding, and actually all of the bee breeders are filled with bees. Now, I think some of them might be baby bees, which is a little bit unfortunate. They still haven't grown up yet. But you can see we've got 1 module in here. We have 2 modules in here. We have 3 modules in here. And we have 4 modules. Yeah, they're all baby bees still. So yeah, essentially, once those guys grow up anyway, we'll be able to breed those. And each one of those will give us 6 bees. So a full bee hive that we can put in one of these farms. Now we're going to want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. 16 honey farms. We're going to need to breed all of these guys 4 times. Use a module, this module 4 times, this module 4 times, etc. to get all of the honey farms, as well as the honeycomb. That's right. We want like 4 honeycomb farms as well. Oh, this is going to be a lot of time that goes into this, but I think it'll probably be worth it. Because we're going to get a lot of honey for some future projects, which I really want to do. And you can see, you know, this stack keeping machine as well, it's coming along. So this is where I've been breeding up the bees. I should probably cover this over, come to think of it. And you can see, I believe, yeah, we still have the haste beacon over there, which we don't actually need over there. I just thought it would be a good idea to gather some more things, and I was in a resource gathering mood, alright, jeez. Anyway, so let's grab some andesite slabs here. We should have some somewhere, yep, and stripped oak. So I'm going to patch up the floor there because we don't need to get any more bees in minecarts. It's a little bit of a nightmare. I ended up having to kill a couple, but other than that, it turned out alright. It turned out alright. But yeah, a bit time consuming, bit of a pain, but it's over now, and we don't have to do it again unless we want to do it in a final base, which, yeah, not going to be doing that anytime soon. The final base, maybe, I want to maybe start progress on it soon, but I want to finish off this project before we actually start work on the final base, right? But I might, I don't know, maybe we'll do something in the next episode, or in the coming episodes, because I've got some plans for that place, and it's going to be very time consuming, and probably a good idea to do, so we don't get burnt out while, you know, doing all these projects. Anyway, looks like we've still got some sticks in here. Anyway, I think for today's episode, I think that's just going to have to just about do it. We made a lot of progress in today's episode, a lot of progress. We got this whole decoder going here, which is absolutely incredible. This thing is mad. It wasn't designed by me again, but it is really, really cool, and I might have to extend this platform out underneath it so that, you know, we can walk throughout the redstone without the risk of falling down, right? But anyway, this place, I say it every episode, I say it multiple times every episode, but it's really starting to shape up. Look at this thing! Look at this thing! Wow! Okay. Well, anyway, I think that is going to just about do it for today's episode in the survival world. We made a lot of progress today. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. It's coming together. It is coming together. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, whatever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.